There is a breaking news and a critical information revealed by Tesla component supplier. Giga Shanghai 2021 production target is 550,000 units, including 300,000 Model 3s, 100,000 of which are to be exported, and 250,000 Model Ys, 10,000 of which are to be exported. 2021 will be exciting year for Giga Shanghai. We're at least hoping for that. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here the first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news and ring the notification bell so you don't miss my next Tesla story. According to Tesla China, according to Sina.com, the Shanghai factory, Tesla Shanghai factory's production plan for next year has been announced. 36 Krypton reports that it has learned from many industry insiders that in 2021 Tesla Shanghai super factory, Giga Shanghai factory, plans to produce about 550,000 vehicles, including 300,000 Model 3s and 200,000 Tesla Model Ys. Tesla has apparently issued ordering requirements to core component suppliers. That's how many the sources told 36 Krypton. In 2020, the planned production capacity for Tesla Shanghai factory is 150,000 units in this year. The reason for the huge jump next year is that in addition to the upcoming completion of the second phase of the Giga Shanghai factory, the Chinese factory will also undertake greater overseas missions. You know that there are exports going to Europe and so on. And the above mentioned source, 36KR report says of the 550,000 units next year produced at Tesla Giga Shanghai, about 100,000 Model 3s, Tesla Model 3s, will be exported, probably overseas or mainly in Europe, at least for next year. And Model Ys are also to be exported, about 10,000 units. Regarding the above information, 36KR sought a response from Tesla, and as of the time of this publication, there was no response from Tesla received by 36KR, reports Sina.com. If you remember, on October 26, Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory has announced the export of cars to Europe. On the same day, about 7,000 Chinese-made Tesla Model 3s were shipped and sold to about dozens of countries in Europe, including Germany, France, Italy, and Netherlands, Portugal, Switzerland, and Sweden. The Tesla Shanghai Gigafactory is Tesla's first factory outside of the United States. In January this year, now they have something also in Netherlands, but it's an assembly plant. It's not a factory. In January this year, 2020, Tesla's Shanghai plant was completed and put into production, into operation, delivering more than 10,000 Tesla Model 3 vehicles per month. In the second quarter, when the new crown pneumonia, this new virus spread globally, Tesla Shanghai plant became the main force of Tesla global sales. According to foreign media reports, in the second quarter of this year, nearly 1/3 of the electric vehicles delivered by Tesla came from Shanghai Gigafactory. In the second quarter of this year, Tesla delivered a total of 90,891 electric vehicles. In addition to the Shanghai plant, Tesla's Berlin plant in Germany, known as Giga Berlin, is also under construction at full speed and is expected to be completed and put into production in the first quarter of next year. By the way, look for my next report today talking about the production timeline update from Tesla Giga Berlin. Like the positioning of Tesla Shanghai plant, Tesla Giga Berlin plant will also produce Model Model 3 and Model Y Tesla vehicles. But why does the Shanghai factory still have to undertake that task of exporting more than 100,000 units? Industry insiders analyzed by 36 Krypton, which may be related to the deterioration of the new crown of this virus in Europe. According to foreign media reports, at the end of October, the second peak of this virus in Europe was pressing the border, and two major economies, and France and Germany, decided to restart the national blockade and isolation and lockdown measures. The European virus has relatively large impact on upstream electronic components. Sina.com saying now some spot prices of the market have doubled. According to the industry sources, the uncertainty from the end of this year to the beginning of next year may cause Tesla to transfer some of its production capacity to China. The factory is kind of tilted between Europe, China, and the United States. Sina.com also reports that at the beginning of the construction of Tesla's Shanghai plant, the plant production capacity was only 500,000 units per year. But few people expected that the goal of full production would come so soon, just within a year. This goal is quite radical. The above-mentioned industry insiders commented that, after all, the investment agency global sales forecast for Tesla next year is around 900,000 units globally, which means that the Tesla Shanghai factory has to undertake more than half of the production tasks from Gigafactory, from Tesla's global production tasks. Earlier, Tesla Vice President Tao Lin from China said that the second phase of the plant is expected to be completed by the end of this year. The second phase of Tesla's plant is the main production site for the Model Y SUV. According to previous information, the domestically produced Tesla Model Y, meaning the produced in China, will be officially delivered in the first quarter of 2021. At present, this progress is proceeding smoothly. In the 338 batch of road motor vehicle manufacturers and product announcement issued by the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology of China a few days ago, Tesla Model Y have been listed in the catalog already, and the Chinese Tesla and Model logos at the end also indicate, at the rear also indicate that the Model Y is already in Shanghai factory production. In the third quarter financial report, Tesla achieved a net profit of $369 billion US dollars, achieving 5 consecutive quarters of profit. Before 2018, Tesla had been sitting on a high gross profit margin of about 25% and was unable to make a profit before that. The key factor was that the high production of R&D expenses and channel expenses. With the massive delivery, the affordable Model 3 R&D and channel expenses were diluted, and Tesla ushered a stable profitability after that. The completion of the Chinese factory is helping Tesla to further expand its market share while taking advantage of the local supply chain to obtain higher profit margins. The third quarter financial report shows that although Tesla Model 3 models continue to cut prices, the gross profit margin of the automotive business is as high as 27.7%. This is due to the localized production and delivery strategy. Tesla CFO Zachary Kirkhorn also made it clear in the earnings call that it will continue to reduce manufacturing and operating costs, while local manufacturing and delivery have been the core part of cost reduction. Since July of this year, Tesla's stock price has continued its rise, and it has surpassed the giants such as Toyota and Volkswagen to become the world's largest car company by market value. In the process of Tesla becoming the world's #1 car company, the weight on the Chinese factory is obviously greater. Now, we're talking about 1,500 vehicles each and every day at Tesla Gigafactory Shanghai if this goal is realized next year. this is not very much amazing here. It's pretty much standard for large assemblies. Speed of scaling is impressive though by Tesla. Now, some people are saying that Volkswagen pumps about 3,500 vehicles per day at its largest plant. So Tesla is making just less than half that in this one. What's crazy here is that there is this amount of demand for electric vehicles. Electric vehicles coming from a company that was valued, that was actually laughed at and dismissed by the legacy automaker just 10 years ago. Battery electric vehicles that the majors said nobody would want to drive, that weren't worth building because there was no demand, and some of them still haven't actually gotten the memo even now, like Toyota doesn't have any single electric vehicle made by now in the US market, for example. I don't know how things are going in Japan right now off the top of my head, but it's amazing how much the last bit sounds like huge scaling by Tesla. For Tesla and its followers, enthusiasts, this is a very encouraging news. Tesla estimates for 2020 that it will produce and deliver 500,000 pure electric vehicles. Tesla Gigafactory Shanghai has been officially in production for less than a year, and for this young factory to produce 550,000 vehicles or more pure electric vehicles in 2021 would be a truly exceptional feat, for far exceeding expectations and good sign for moving more this world toward renewable energy sources. Well, friends, let me know what your thoughts are about this big news. This is Armin Harayan from TalkNews.com. Please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news and ring the bell so you don't miss my next Tesla story. Peace be with all of you. God bless you and see you soon.